Hey guys, welcome back to Diamond Days. So today we're going to talk about something a little bit different than what I normally talk about, and it's just going to be like life advice, I guess you could say, that I feel like will be beneficial to a lot of people. So I'm definitely not like a life coach or anything along those lines, but I do love giving advice to people in a very, honest and humble way. So today we're going to talk about living the dash, and I heard about this conversation when I was an intern at KSBJ, and I really thought it could hit home for a lot of people. So a lot of the time we are so focused on when we're going to die, or we're focused on, well, I know one day I'll be off of earth, so I'm just doing what I can while I'm here. Well, that's really not the way to think about it. Living through the dash is from the time you are born into the time that you do die, and you have to make every moment count. So now I'm going to talk about the logistics of that. Living the dash, from the time you're born to the time you pass, you want to be an influence to someone, a positive figure, a role model. And I say that because when you go out and you leave this world, you should want to feel like you left a path for someone else, or you lit the way or inspired them in some kind of way, because we never know when our last day is our last day. And it's important to take every day as if it's your last, and live every day like it's your last. And yeah, that can seem a little scary sometimes, but a lot of people live in fear a lot. And you live in fear, all you're focused on is just, what about this in the future? What about that? You're so focused about the what ifs and what's to come that you're not even living in the moment and making the most about what's happening now. With that being said, the holidays are coming up. It's a perfect time to volunteer, donate, just that could be the homeless. It could be a shelter maybe around your neighborhood. It could be a local elementary school for kids that are in need who don't have a family to give them toys for Christmas. There's a lot of toy drives going on and can drives for Thanksgiving. So just think about how can you be a helping hand to someone. And right now I'm writing an article for the school newspaper on how if you give joy, you get joy. A lot of the time, if you just give, then you'll feel like you received a gift. Honestly, seeing someone else smile from their appreciation of something that you've done is way more than if you would have just got a gift from someone. It's like their reaction and their appreciation is priceless. So, and it doesn't even have to be anything expensive that you do for them. It could be as simple as writing a card or getting a notebook for them so that they can write themselves and journal whatever they may want to, but maybe you include encouraging notes throughout that journal. It's just, it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, and some people think that maybe that's what that means. Also, a care package. They're really not that expensive if you just put in there like a toothbrush, a toothpaste, some wipes, and hand sanitizer, little things like that. One bag is definitely under $10. So just think about how many people and families that you can impact with just that little token of appreciation. So we're going to continue to talk about living the dash. So think about, how do you impact people? What is your vibe like? What do you come off as? Like, when people see you, do you think that they can't wait to come up and talk to you? Or are they more like, I don't want to talk to her? Or are they more like, I want to just give her a hug? Or are they like, I'm just going to keep walking? Those are important things to think about. Like, the vibe that you give off, like, do you attract people or do you steer them away? And so you don't want to steer people away. You want to be an attraction of love and happiness. So I would just think about that, ponder on the idea and do some self-reflecting and like self-evaluation, and really think about, what do you come off as? Like I said, living the dash, you want to make your lifetime count. Whenever you pass away and people go visit your tombstone or your little headstone, you want them to say, I remember those were the best years of her life. She lived a great life. She impacted people. She made a difference. He or she, whatever it may be. It's just, think about that. Like, when you do pass away, what do you want people to remember you as? And did you live your life to the fullest, or were you so afraid about when you would pass, or you were so afraid of jumping out and doing something different that you lived in fear the whole time? So really think about that and see how you can live your dash better. Maybe you're doing it right already. We'll continue to do it. You know, inspire someone else to live through the dash and make it count. You know, every day we take every day for granted, and I can attest to that. I always started each day thinking that the day owed me, and that's not true. The world owes you absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. So never feel like you're entitled to anything. And yeah, that may sound so harsh, but you literally have to work for everything that you want. Everything. So if you want to make a positive difference, then you need to go work for it. You need to start reevaluating yourself, looking at yourself in the mirror, thinking about how you can improve upon yourself. And once you feel like you're doing pretty good on that, then you know, you go out and inspire others. You can't just go out and fix others and, you know, you're broken yourself. So definitely work on yourself, give yourself self-love, because that's number one. Because if you don't love yourself, you're not going to be able to love other people. And so really just live through the dash. Make your time count. Make your lifetime count. The world could be over tomorrow, and ask yourself, if the world ended tomorrow, have I done enough to satisfy myself, and have I impacted someone positively? Think about that. And if you haven't, I'm gonna need you to work on it. And if you have, congratulations, keep doing it. Inspire someone else. It's literally like a game of tag. You inspired that person, they'll go do it. And then you continue. Tap that person, and they'll tap another. It's, honestly, life is just too short for people not to get the simplistics that are out there, you know? And this is just like a little play upon words of living through the dash, but it's really important, and it's definitely a twist on my channel. I've never done anything like this or given advice in this way, but I just find it so important for people to really enjoy life, inspire other people, be good to people, and just love one another. It's not hard, but people honestly don't do it. And if it takes me one person out of 7 billion, then I will say something, and then maybe someone else will catch on. So I really do appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope that you can share this message with someone else who may need to hear it. And don't forget, ask yourself, how have you lived through your dash so far? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.